As a content creator, I always have to get myself in a certain mood to create, and I can create really good work when I feel this way, but feeling motivated and feeling inspired has a shelf life, and I can't depend on it and wait for this feeling. If I did, then I wouldn't be making this video. Actually, my goal has been to post a video consistently every week, and it's been really hard to do that because I wait for myself to get inspired in order to film or to speak to a camera. And where did that get me? Nowhere, really. I mean, every time I told myself I was gonna post consistently, I only lasted about 3 weeks and I would just die off. And I'll come back again, post up to like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then die off again. And because I let myself down, I get in a rut. And because I'm in a rut, I don't create. And because I don't create, I just feel stuck. And when I'm stuck, I just wanna spend my money on frivolous things. And then I look at my bank account and then it takes a dip, and then I just feel even worse. And I feel like I get stuck at least once a week. And there are a few things I've learned to get unstuck and reignite the spark inside me and find inspiration to create. And sometimes it's not even just finding inspiration to create. Sometimes it's just having inspiration to love my husband, to take care of my cats, to clean the house, to call my family and make friends. Sometimes it's really just to get out there and live life. So if you feel stuck in a rut and you want to get inspired, keep watching. Hi, I'm Jojo, and I like to find ways to improve my life and personal development as a wife, a content creator, a business owner, and share that with you guys. Subscribe to my channel if you like that sort of stuff, and check out my blog, travelingpetittegirl.com. Alright, so there are 2 parts to getting inspired. There's the physical part and the mental part. So first off, so my experience, if my well-being is out, then everything else goes out. So I really have to start taking care of my body and me, because it's gonna be really hard to find inspiration when I'm feeling really hangry. And I can get really hangry when all I can think about is that chocolate inside the drawer that I hid from my husband. What kind of health do you want? And is the food you're eating reflect that? So if you're eating junk food and you want a better health, then eat food that reflects the future health that you want. Everyone has their own specific diets. I'm not gonna tell you what to eat, but I can share what I eat, and you can pick and choose if you'd like to follow it. So I eat mostly whole foods, which is basically unprocessed foods. And this includes things like fresh veggies, fresh fruits, fresh meat, eggs, nuts, milk, and rice. And also minimally processed foods like bread, cheese, yogurt, frozen veggies. I love frozen veggies because they save me a lot of time. And the keyword here is that I mostly eat whole foods, because when I'm tired or when I'm busy, I'll eat food like cookies and chips, or fast food like Taco Bell or McDonald's, and ready-made foods like jarred pasta sauce, frozen dumplings, and spam. Spam whenever my mom sends me a care package from Guam. But anyway, the point is to make intentional choices to eat food to reflect the health that you want. I know what you might be thinking, it's probably very obvious, and why am I saying the obvious? But it's not always obvious to a lot of people, and I just want to cover my bases. Because even though most people know these things, sometimes all they need is a reminder. So yes, exercise. Do something physical that gets your body moving, like yoga, lifting, Pilates, dancing Zumba, chasing your cat, whatever. Exercise helps to relieve stress and reduce any negative moods like depression and anxiety, and it helps to improve and increase your self-esteem. So if you're in a rut and you feel bad, just get your body moving. Like, there was never a time that I felt bad, worked out, and felt even worse afterwards. Never. My husband and I are very lucky to have our own gym equipment, so my personal choice is lifting, followed by a quick yoga session afterwards. Anyway, so now that your well-being is taken care of, now you can... So I don't care if you're stressed or worried or feel like you have too many things to do and you have to go out running the door because you have an endless to-do list. You need to relax. Do something that relaxes you. Take a bath, meditate, journal, paint, make coffee, go for a walk, and listen to the birds. I wouldn't recommend video games because it's still stimulating your brain, and the goal for this part is to make your brain go quiet. Make sure you have no distractions or this next part isn't going to work. Turn off the TV and the music. Your goal is to create the space and to create the clearing for inspiration to take place. So I got this from Susan Ferraro. She's an expert in the law of attraction. Once you're at this quiet place and you're relaxed, ask yourself, what will make me happy at this very moment? And then choose what makes your soul happy, not what's gonna make your ego happy. So this might look like binge watching Crash Landing on You on Netflix, or taking a nap, doing your nails, cooking a nice meal, writing a blog post, or buying that online course so that you can finally learn how to draw. And now this inspiration is starting to kick in because you've created the space for fun and excitement, and the best part is the next part. Don't even think about it. Just do it. The moment you start thinking about, oh, let me do this first before I do this, or let me just finish this one thing and this one thing before it's perfect, or what would this person think about me? These are inspiration killers. The moment these thoughts start creeping in, your inspiration starts slipping out the window. And to me, this is the hard part, acting on it. Because I have to be aware of the little voice in my head telling me to do it perfectly and to do it right, because if I do it right, then people will get to think of me the way I want them to think of me. This little voice easily overpowers my inspiration. I have to learn not to listen to it. So when this voice gets loud, and it will get really loud, what I do is I acknowledge it and I say, I hear you. Thank you for protecting me from all these things that I'm scared of, but I really want to do this now, so I'm going to set you aside. Sometimes this might take a few breaths or some meditating. So the more you try to force inspiration, the more it isn't gonna come at all. Remember to keep the clearing and the space for inspiration, and it's gonna come. Just keep the process simple and have fun with it. And that's what helps me get inspired. It's really about making myself a priority and giving myself permission to do whatever it is the fuck I wanna do. So if you found this helpful, please like this video and try it out and let me know how it went over on my Instagram over here. I'm Jojo and I love talking about whatever I feel inspired to talk about. Usually it's about personal development, journaling, blogging, and just my life as a wife, traveler, cat mom, content creator, and business owner. Please subscribe if you like that sort of stuff, and I've also got a great resource library that's free for you to get access to. All the info is gonna be in the next clip. That's it for this week. Dankeschön. Tschüssi. Bye.